the U.S. government called on women to contribute. With hundreds of thousands of American men entering the military and going overseas, more women would work outside of the home than ever. Many would be promoted to positions never before attained by women, all while managing households alone for the first time. There were just over 1,000 women in the military before World War II, serving either as Army or Navy nurses stationed in the United States. When war broke out, women wanted to contribute militarily and fought for the opportunity to join. The Army, Navy, Coast Guard, and Marine Corps came to rely heavily on women in crucial stateside jobs, as well as overseas. By the end of the war, there were more than 288,000 women in the U.S. Armed Forces. The United States Army had fewer than 1,000 nurses. In the Nurse Corps, when the Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor, by the end of World War II, more than 50,000 women had served their country in this capacity. Army nurses served under enemy fire in field and evacuation hospitals, on hospital trains, hospital ships, General Hospital overseas. I'm just overproud. As well as in the United States. Frequently serving near the front lines, they suffered casualties. Commanders who had once stated that they would accept a woman over my dead body soon welcomed them and asked for more. General Eisenhower told Congress after the war that when the formation of women units first proposed, I was violently against it. Then he added, every phase of every record they compiled during the war convinced me of the error of my first reaction. Eisenhower went on to fight for a permanent place for women in the U.S. military. Meanwhile, the military experience of my family involves all males. My former father-in-law was a World War II Army Air Corps pilot, flying supplies and machinery to troops stationed around the Mediterranean. My current father-in-law served in the Army in Korea. My uncle served in the Navy on a landing ship during World War II, carrying soldiers to the Okinawa battle. His son served as a naval officer in Vietnam, and his grandson is currently an officer in the Air Force. My older brother served in the Marines at the Bay of Pigs, and my younger brother served in the Army in Vietnam. In 1964, when I graduated from high school, I wanted to join the Navy. My brothers and fathers shouted a resounding no! Years later, I married my husband, who proudly served 14 years in the Navy.